Done. Before I play, please.
EA Sports coverage
right,
of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here between the London Monarchs just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets to him again. Chase Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And the Jaguars send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be led out by their 6-year cornerback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. 2nd and 10. Richardson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Look at the big man rumble.
Oh, look at that.
And he brings this one back. A fumble return for Jacksonville score. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
That plays.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Looking left side, it's complete. And Allen caught it up. And the Jags grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
What's up, bud? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball at?
Recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive. Because once again, the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Yeah, don't act like you're going to spray that. You'll attack there.
Following the fumble recovery, here's two.
Clearly.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
You tell me that. You think about it.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything.
Wonder what my paycheck's going to look like next
just
week.
Get rid of the football.
No, not this week. Not this paycheck, but next
Going
week.
to the air,
I worked the whole week.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Everyone's all excited about football.
Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt them
Take
because they needed to come through with a completion there.
Oh.
Now drive this
Take
start
that
in
one
great
too.
field position
That one.
is facing 4th down.
Yep. Is there orange juice in there?
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Richardson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
12 yards there and a first down. Nice little juke. We'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Runs over, pushing through the contact. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Man one, you got man one this time. Oh.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Back. Pick which one. Pick which
Competition
one.
comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to go down again. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Richardson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Jones on the return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. Yikes, a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for second down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Etienne bringing in another one. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Rip them.
Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out on the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times did they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his offensive line.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Jags. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
In motion, right one of the tight ends. On first down, right back to Etienne. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 19 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent. You didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you're probably getting some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Here's 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Tua sets up to pass it. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On second down, a run with ETN. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
They'll run with ETN. And fights through 1 now. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Play action. Now it's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is third.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First and 10, it's Richardson. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Tua now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one.
As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all